Invincible. We are getting an Invincible movie. Oh my god. I fucking love Invincible. Invincible is my favorite superhero slash comic that is not part of the big two, meaning Marvel or DC. If you've never read the comic, I highly recommend it. It is amazing. I love it. It's written by Robert Kirkman of The Walking Dead, so you can tell the writing is going to be good. So if you like The Walking Dead and you like superheroes, chances are you're probably going to like Invincible. So they just announced this today, and oh man, I've been waiting all day to talk about this. I'm just so excited and pumped. Like I said, I love Invincible. It's an awesome comic. I read it monthly or whenever it comes out. I'm a big fan. I love the artwork. I love the characters. I've been wanting some kind of Invincible movie or animated show or something for a long time, and we're finally getting it. But sadly, the comic is ending this year after issue 144 in I think December. So I mean, it's good, sad news that we already knew the comic was ending, but now that we're getting a movie, I'm hopeful that we'll get more media on the comic or based on the comic. It's something I've been wanting for a long time. I'm just sad that the comic book series is ending. Hopefully it'll have some spin-offs or something, or Robert Kirkman will revisit the character later on. But for now, we have a movie to look forward to. So the movie is going to be produced, written, and I think directed by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. And so far they've had a few projects that they made, mostly comedies. Two of them, This Is the End and The Interview, which those were two comedies. They were decent movies. I enjoyed them. I don't think they were super amazing, and I don't go back and watch them all that often, but I enjoyed the movies. And their latest project is The Preacher, which is based off a comic book. I've never read the comic and I haven't had a chance to watch the show, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. So it makes me hopeful. And, one of the things that people are kind of unhappy about Seth Rogen being involved with the comic is that he made the Green Hornet movie a while ago, like many, many years ago. Let's say 7 years, I don't know. But a lot of people didn't like that movie, so a lot of people are like, I hope he's not going to be Invincible and everything. But his current track record, especially with Preacher, he's a big comic book fan, so he knows when to be hands-off and when to be hands-on. And I really doubt he's going to insert himself in that movie, besides maybe a cameo role at the most. So I don't think we have that to worry about. But it's really exciting news. I cannot wait. Like I said, Robert Kirkman is the writer of the comic. He's done a fantastic job. I love the series, and I just can't wait to see what they do with the movie. They're gonna make it through Universal Pictures. It's the deal right now. We haven't heard pretty much anything. Like I said, all we know is Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg are gonna write and produce it, and Robert Kirkman's also gonna be a producer via his Skybound Entertainment company. So we'll see. With Kirkman involved, hopefully they keep him involved if they respect him enough, in which I hope they do if they enjoy his comic, to help him flesh out the story, the movie. I'm wondering how they're gonna do the story though. The beginning story isn't super interesting until they get to the big twist that I'm not gonna spoil, because it's one of the big things of the comic. It's something that's really important, that sets Invincible on his journey to becoming a superhero and makes him who he is. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm excited. I don't know. We don't know a lot about it. We don't know when it's gonna come out. When are they gonna? Like I said, they're gonna write the script, so it looks like they don't really even have a script. They just kind of announced it. It's probably to gauge the excitement and see how much interest is in the movie. So I'm hoping that it does get made and it doesn't take several years, and we hear more about it later in the year, and then maybe it goes into production next year. That would be awesome. The sooner the better. It'd be awesome if we had cast details and everything before the comic ended later this year. But I mean, now we have a lot to speculate. I mean, who's gonna play Mark Grayson? Invincible, or Adam Eve, Omni-Man. So the Immortal. There's a lot of characters in the comic. Who's gonna play him? What stories are they gonna mainly take from the first story, or some of the bigger later stories? Are they gonna plan for a multiple movie? Maybe sequels in the future. So I'm excited. Like I said, I love Invincible, so I'm super excited about this. Hopefully it gets more people into the comics. Like I said, sadly it's ending this year, but it's still out there. I still recommend people going and buying the trade paperbacks, because it's a good comic book series that it has a good, decent amount of fans, but I think it's a little underrated. I think it deserves more recognition, so hopefully this movie, whenever it gets made, does that for the comic. So, oh man, I'm excited. So what are your guys' thoughts on the comic? Do you like Invincible? Do you not like it? Are you excited for the movie? Do you have your doubts? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Hey, if you like this video, we have several other awesome videos you can check out. And again, thanks for watching.